welcome to another video. So I've gotten a couple of packages, one from Sven, another one from a guy Neil called Mongooseman. So from Sven I got a package, and he made that VersaCart updates. I have shared that on my page, on my GitHub page, by the way. So he offered to send me one. And then he also sent me something else. Let's open it. So, yeah, here we go. There's the letter and everything. Is that cool? Versa64 goodie bag. Dear Hans, here is a new VersaCart 64 card. Thank you so much for letting me take part in it. It was a very nice experience to cooperate with you. I will just say this right now. Actually, I didn't ask, or wasn't asked for it. It just happened. Also, it was in Eagles. I was a bit reluctant at first. But then I was like, okay, cool. People want a push button, and also I also wanted some changes anyway, like having all the jumpers more accessible when the cartridge was inserted. Of course, you make it a bit more dangerous by doing that, but I think we are way past dangerous in this situation. So anyway, there are two kernel adapters, longboard and shortboard, just in case. They are tested and work properly. I have put the pins into old sockets to protect them while transferred. That's great. The pin headers are designed for either connect to switches or microcontroller or just jumpers. The Versa64 card includes EEPROM with some games from 16K cartridge contest of 2019. I mean, not such a great gamer, maybe you like them. Yeah, so we'll give it a try. There's also a bunch of PCBs wrapped into paper plastic. Some of the projects are on my GitHub. Some will be on my GitHub soon. Maybe you have use for them. I have not. You could pass it on. I don't know. Yes, and some tea. Wow. So thank you very much. And then yeah. Let's see. So here's the VersaCart. Yeah, so you have the button here and all the accessible jumpers. Okay, so the other thing he added was able to not use the resistors, just make solder jumpers instead to pull up. So that's cool. Thank you very much. Looks very good. And yeah, so I think there's also another problem now. I got a message from a guy on Twitter. Hold on. There's a guy on Twitter, Antella. I don't know him very well. He bought these really pretty cartridges from Shareware Plus. And the problem there, and now I said that I didn't have a problem with the other cartridges, the one from Retro Innovation or Jim Brain. The problem is that there's a beam going over here, which kind of clamps the board in place. It goes over the diodes. It also happens on the 1.1 version. This is a 1.2. Here's my old version. It's a bit hacked together, to say the least. I don't think I can get it in here at all. But I don't really need this cartridge anymore, because this package here will have a board. That's exactly this board, actually. So yeah. Tar på den. Åja, du. Det jo dritkult. Dette det nyeste spillet. And this is also the main reason I made a VersaCart. Oh, protect your eyes, guys. The reason why I made the VersaCart in the first place. You can hack on it. So let's see. Yeah, it has the same wiggle room. So that was also something I was wondering about, if it's the same dimension, and it's perfect. It's perfect in every way, as you can see. So yeah. So let's see, I don't think you can use a socket if you want to put it in a cartridge, because then it will just balance on that socket, but yeah, so it balances on the socket. So we'll just remove the... I'm probably just going to see if it touches something here. So, use this. I do have actually a extractor here somewhere. Okay, I found it. So here, see that these pins are... This one is going to be replaced anyway, so I abuse it a bit. Like this, and then you... Yeah, basically just get in there and... Oops. Pull it out, so no bent pins when you do that. So let's see, hold on. Yeah, yep. Something is hitting the roof here. You can see it looks more like it's the jumpers. So, okay, so it seems to be these jumpers are too high. We can try this one, see what that looks like. Okay, so here it is a problem. This one will hit the diode. So a little bit up there, and I think it will be solved for this cartridge. Okay, so the problem here was that the VersaCart is too wide for this type cartridge, which is a Stumpy card. So I think what Thilo did, actually this is a picture from Thilo, he just cut some of the sides here. 0.5 millimeter.
So I received a Stumpy card today. I really like it. It's hot pink, and I think sanction at the future was 8-bit. He also said he got it on Saturday, so first time he sees it, it's really great. And he thought it was really great. Now there's a problem with the VersaCart and the Stumpy card. So what you can do is either file off some on the sides of the board, or you can try to file off some of these tabs, which I will do because I think that's easier. So less messy. So I have this for hobby files, and we'll see here live if I can do it. So just gonna take off just a little bit. These are diamond files, by the way, so there you go. Oh, just you have to file these 4, not all of these 6. There you go. I filed enough, because if I can't get this on now, I can actually. So here we go, let's see. No problem whatsoever. So, and did you notice how well these cases go together? That just tells you how precise this is made. So yeah, really like that. Yeah, so in the new revision, this is 1.2. There's actually a 1.3 now, which I haven't received yet. We have moved the IC farther in and this group further in and also up. And the reason for that is to, in some cartridge enclosures, this tab will hit one of the pins on the back here.
This is cart 64 out reversion 0 C64 extension port breakout board. I can bring it in here so you can see. And let's bring it to lights. You have an IDC connector here. You can, bring in your logic analyzer. You can break the path. Actually, I thought it was breaking the path. Yeah, it's breaking the path. You can see it breaks the path. And then you have a pull-up on the other end. We have a reset button, and that's basically it. And then you can connect your, holding the wrong way by the way, your cartridge in the other end. That's not a good... Oh! Let's see. Let's get on with it. Here's the cartridge he was talking about. It has 16K games. And I think he has configured it for 16K. Yeah. So we'll try that. The problem I have is that it's so long ago since I did this, but I did a project myself, you know, and I had a switcher, and I think it was Sinisa. He did the shortboard version, and the problem there is that you have basic and kernel in the same room. So what he did was to mirror for every bank. He would have a basic bank next to it. So basically, we are wasting half the ship. So yeah, so let's see what we have here in this mystery pack. So, by the way, Sven is an engineer for 20 years. He has worked in industrial engineering, so he's well aware of designing projects, and I think that's why he's so damn fast at pumping out this board. It's been really fast. Yeah, so this is the longboard version, no, shortboard. Yeah, shortboard, cool. Now I can show you that shit. Here you can see. This is it. It's actually quite clever. So let's go to the design and try figure out how these things work. So here we go. We are at Sven Pettersson's GitHub page, and we have the longboard version and shortboard version. Now the shortboard version I find a bit interesting because it has this fix. It's very clever, I think, for having just one bank for basic and the rest for everything else. The Pi hat. This is actually C64 switch rapid fire thing. So I haven't looked at this design, but it has a nano, I think. No, it's not nano, it's Pro Micro. And then I think this is part of the... oh yeah, this is my Wi-Fi modem. So what is this wide? Oh yeah, maybe that's... yeah, of course, it's one of those VMOS or something, a Node MCU or something. That's the Wi-Fi on it. This is the power supply board that he makes. So as you can see, there's a lot of fresh breath in this new Git repository, so you have to check it out. And I will just say thank you very much, and I now will make other videos to try this out. So thank you very much, Sven. Now we'll open the next package. Yeah, so thank you very much, Sven. Thank you much for the game. Now I finally got to try Neutron. So before I show you the other package, I will show you USB cards. Okay, I'll show you USB cards. Of course, this will be another video. I ordered gold plating actually. So these are really, really nice. I think I've fixed the problem with spacing here. I need to test that if it actually fits. So now it should be okay. Then we have Mr. Neil. So let's see. Do you remember my last video? I was trying to make... that was this prototype I made. Try to make a MagicDesk cart to play Super Mario Brothers. And then we saw on this webpage it was like a comment from Mongooseman, and I saw him on Lemon 64. So I was thinking, well, I wish you really had a schematic on your webpage. So he says, it's not my webpage. So I was like, oh, oh really? And then he contacts me and says, I can send you some boards. So he has sent me some board, and I will send him something back. So I sent him my kernel switcher, which I tested, and I was thinking of putting that in together with a video I'm going to make for Sven, if I can remember it. It has a bit smell to it. I can't describe it. It smells like old computers, actually. Anyway, so this button is really cool. I think this is the one that has an LED in it, or maybe not. But you can get this one with LED, which is so cool. And then, so the way it works is that it has banking, and the last pin is for controlling X-ROM. So the Commodore can write to the flip-flop, and then it puts everything in memory, or that's what you have to do in your boot anyway. And when it's done with that, it can then take the cartridge out of memory, such that the CPU doesn't load from cartridge anymore, but it loads the memory RAM instead. So then you can, when you do that, if you can take the cartridge out of memory, then you can basically recreate any game as long as it doesn't want to load from disk or something. So that's cool. So there are tools out there for making your own cartridge with a menu and everything. So that's pretty cool. That's what I want to look at in another video. So yeah, so he sent me a kit. Has the big components here. LEDs, really pretty LEDs by the way. So as you can see, we look at this later, just to figure out what it is first. So these are laser cut, I think. Yeah, you can see the burn marks. Acrylic, really cool. So let me just show you what it is. It's actually the same thing. It's the MagicDesk. So the MagicDesk with a SIF connector. That's perfect, because then you can play around with the software, yeah, and then make games. And now I have this EEPROM that's erasable, so, or EEPROM. So thank you very much. I hope you like the kernel switcher that I sent you. I have tested it before sending it, so that's why I really don't like sending kits. So because I can't test it, I'm really afraid to get it back. So, because postage in Norway is a bit embarrassing to ask for, because it's just too much. Sometimes I just pay it myself. So yeah, so we have standoffs. That's really cool. That's probably for these mounts for the acrylic. So it's be like this. And I think maybe you will have, I think maybe the large ones goes on top. This, the spacers. And then you have the acrylic plate on the bottom here. It's be like this. I'll just show you the picture. So we'll basically make a cartridge out of acrylic. Isn't that cool? I think it's fantastic. It looks so pretty. Like, it's so futuristic. So thank you very much, Neil. I really appreciate it. You can expect a video from me soon, trying out the MagicDesk. It's a format I started to love, so okay. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good day. Bye bye.
There you go. It's a bit tight fit, but that's it. You can also use snips, but I think it's better to have a precise fit anyway. So yeah, so we'll just do these two, and then yeah, then we're done. another file which is sharper. So. Continue with this one. I think to do a better job. This is really, really good quality plastics, I can tell you that. This. There you go. Oh, just you have to file these 4, not all of these 6. There you go. Not sure if I have filed enough, because if I can't get this on now, I can, actually. That's great. Alright, so it's a bit, it kind of looks like it's a bit long. But that's not a problem at all, I think. I have to try in a computer and see.